Hey everybody, how the heck are ya? I'm Fastidious, and welcome back to my channel. This is day 64 in the free-to-play series, and Brogni's done. That guy's done. We're going to fuse him tomorrow morning, but all 4 of the epics, Mordecai, Banshee, Skimthos, Giscard, they're all at level 50, rank 5, fully ascended, so that's cool. What else? We've got artifact challenges. Those are done. A lot of progress in the missions. We're going to be peeking at Deacon. I'm going to show you some of his gear, and also, if you stick with me till the end, I don't know, is it at the end? You're going to have to see. There's a little surprise appearance from a British pop sensation from the year 2010. Here's an audio clue right now. Maybe you know who it is already, so stick around to find his pretty face. But for now, let's hop on in.
Fastidious.
Fastidious.
Here we go, guys. Day 64 in the free-to-play series. You'll see we got 150k silver right at the beginning, and we are all cut up, guys. We're all cut up. I'm back on schedule. I think these videos will be coming out at around 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. every single day, Eastern Standard Time, now that I'm back and settled at home. In yesterday's video, I said today's video would be coming out yesterday, the same day as yesterday's video. Sorry if that's a bit of a mental tongue twister or whatnot. However, obviously, today's videos come out today. So that's how the schedule worked out once I actually looked at the hours and how I could get a good rotation back to the daily videos, back to being right on track. All right, that was annoying to even hear myself talk about, so I don't even know what you guys think. Let's go right into the faction wars. Interesting place to start. Decent milestone, and you'll see we are in the wee hours of day 64. Night Rev and Dwarf Crypts are the faction crypts that are open, but we only got, what, 9 minutes and 52, 51, 50 seconds. All right, so I'm sure we'll have a changeover during the recording of this video, but let's go down here. Why do I want to show you this? First off, we got a lot of 3 stars. This has become our best faction for Faction Wars, only because we've got 2 ringers. We've got Coffin Smasher, who doesn't die, which is great, and he's got a decreased attack, so I pick out the scariest guy, throw up the decreased attack, and then Skull Crown smacks, Void, no weak hits. She hits really hard, she washes out the waves, wipes them down. So actually, we're very comfortably doing Stage 13. Stage 14 is not going to happen, not for a little while, until everyone's geared out, or honestly, once we get better champions. But Stage 13, this is a big milestone. This is the first time, the first time in the... Well, why can't I see it? Oh, here we go. First time in the Faction War Crypts that you get a chance of getting legendary materials. So it's going to be our first chance since the starter materials you get when the Forge unlocks at, I think, account level 35. It's the first time we've actually been able, maybe it's 30. Maybe it's account level 30. Maybe it's 25. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But this is the first time we're going to be able to actually craft our own legendary gear or have a shot at it. So that's pretty cool. Well, not legendary, excuse me, 5 and 6 star gear. We'll have the legendary materials to craft 5 and 6 star gear. The epic materials are our previous best, and those can only best be used for 4 and 5 star gear. So 6 star gear should be pretty cool. The Forge is an amazing place to get Perception and Resilience, which are 2 of the best, easiest to get sets, and highest chance to get at 6 stars. Once you have these legendary materials, it's a 25% chance that you're going to get 6 star piece, which I think is fantastic. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I also wanted to come in here so we could find out together what is opening up next. And why am I wondering? Well, I'll answer that in 1 second. We got Orcs and Undead Horde. Orcs and Undead Horde. Remember that. All right, Orcs and Undead Horde. So I mentioned in yesterday's video, said that a lot today, that we need to do these 3 things. And I was like, I'll go get them done. We'll get the books and we'll do it on Deacon Armstrong. Well, I thought it'd be maybe more fun if we equip this together and we have a little strategy to it. These are probably going to be, they won't be broken sets. They'll be the 4-piece sets that we need to complete each one of these challenges. To recap, equip different kinds of champions with 5 or 6 star sets of the specified ones. So HP with 5 or 6 star regen, defense 5 or 6 star frost, attack 5 or 6 star retaliation. So why don't we pick some out that can be immediately useful? Maybe we get some more stars in Faction Wars tomorrow. Let's go by faction. Let's start with, I think Undead Hordes is probably our better bet because we have no one that notable right now that I can think of from the Orcs, but from Undead, of course, we have Frozen Banshee, so that's pretty cool. We actually have Skimthos. I'm sorry, that's Demon Spawn, excuse me. We'll get to that in just 1 second. Where are we? There's an extra Frozen. Oh, we got Defiled Sinner. Husk, that seems like a good regen set candidate, right? HP champion right there. I think Husk is a great choice. Let's get those guys out of the vault. So that's, and then, I mean, Defiled Sinner for attack. That could be our retaliation guy. And then what was the other one? Orcs, I said? Where are you, Orcs? Where are you hiding? Why can't I find any Orcs? Do I just not have any, and that's why I can't see them? Here's one, right? Feller, whatever. Oh, yeah, clearly Warboy is an Orc. Do you have any other Orcs? Do we have any Orcs on this account? Here we go. Death Chanter. Is that Death Chanter? I don't know. This is no, this is the one that looks like him. That's an uncommon. We got Spikehead. You know I love me some Spikehead. We got Goremask. We might as well. Oh, we're gonna have to sacrifice him. We got Gallic. That could be a choice, but we need a defense-based champion. Is Goremask defense-based? I don't know. This is a support. This is Shaman. Well, defense-based. How about we do? Is Nazana? No, I think Eren Yes is defense-based. So that's Demon Spawn. It's obviously a different faction, but you'll see what I'm getting to in a second here. All right, so let's make sure. No, she's attack. All right, we need a defense-based champion. I wish I could sort by champion type. Well, let's start with these two guys. Husk, HP champion. We need to put 5 or 6 star regen gear, a 4-piece set on an HP champion. So let's just give Husk some good stuff. Take those. Oh no, so stupid. Well, we'll leave him on until we have to take him off. That was so stupid, guys, obviously, because it needs to be 5 or 6 star, and I just threw on 4 star. That's basically almost certainly going to be a waste of 20,000 silver, but so be it. So, guys, for Husk, for anyone that doesn't know, Husk's kit, he's got nice debuffs, the provoke here, and then this move, and chance an AoE stun. This book's out to a 60% chance. Husk is pretty dang cool. And then we've got this move based on, this move actually is the A2, the same move that the AoE stun is based on enemy max HP, which got a pseudo nerf, as we discussed, only for the top tier artifact dungeons, but he's still going to be really good, and I'm sure he's going to be great always in the faction wars. So, obviously, this isn't the best gear in the world, but let's just find something. Accuracy and speed, that seems like a great choice. HP percent, that's good for him. Accuracy and defense, I'll go the accuracy and speed. We don't have so many options, guys. We have to put on this chest. It's the only chest because we need 2 more pieces. We have to put on this, but we got speed. The attack percentage is useless, whatever. Keep in mind, we don't have to level this stuff, so that's nice. And the defense percentage with the accuracy is clearly much more useful than attack percentage. So these are the most random things ever. I don't care, but it was enough to clear this, and I'm assuming, oh, we get energy out of it. Wow. Oof, that's like really good, but also kind of bad, which I'll explain in 1 second. Let's keep on trugging along, though. Let's do Defiled Sinner for the attack. Retaliation's a silly set. For a lot of champions, I'm sure it will be silly for him. Can be good in really unique situations, like on a Vrask, who actually is an orc. I have him on my main account. He would be great in Retaliation. Someone where the A1 is really good, a lot of utility, and you want that coming back around, and you don't really care if it's hitting that hard. Because you do get the, if I'm mistaken, guys, let me know, but I'm pretty sure you get that damage reduction. You can't crit and all that stuff on Retaliation counterattack procs. Alright, click the wrong button here. Let's go to Retaliation. So this will give us 2 out of 3, and then we just need to find a defense-based champion. So, this looks pretty good. This is 4 star. We have to do this piece. We have to do this piece. It's our only choice as a 5 star. We have to do this piece, and then we'll have a choice between 2 chests. Defense percentage and resist. I'll do the defense percentage, give him some tankiness for faction wars, and then there's 2 damage stats down here. There we go. That's another one, and I'm assuming this is also going to be 75? Yeah, wow. Pretty cool, but give me 1 more second, I'll explain that. Now let's go find a defense-based champion. Sorry if this jumps out to you faster than it jumps out to me. I guess if the Frost gear is really trash, we could put it on Giscard and then just call it a wash, because I'm probably not going to want to unequip all this stuff. You know, guys, like this gear, yeah, it's 5-star gear, but it's not good, so I don't really care. But no one's jumping. Is Judge defense? No, he hits, of course not. Alright, Sanctum Protector. No, but I want to use him as a chicken. I don't see any good options here. Let's hop back in the vault for 1 second. Look at all our epics. Broadmaw's support, right? Not defense. I guess we can check that. Guys, also, speaking of Broadmaw, I'm not making a video unless you guys really want to, so you got to let me know in the comments if you want a full video on the Void Rebalance. However, in just a few minutes, I am going to get into that with just very quick thoughts. Very quick thoughts. Thoughts mostly on the whole Rebalance in general, but I also will highlight a couple champions, including Broadmaw, that I think actually got a decent buff. But if you want a whole video on that, I mean, every single content creator, their mother, their father, their grandfather, their grandmother, they've all made videos on the Void Rebalance. But if you still want my take, just if enough of you let me know on Discord, in the comments, whatever, then of course I'll make the video. I mean, it's no skin off my back. I just think it's slightly overworn ground at this point. And, so, where am I? Any of these defense base? HP. Okay, Deathless, which already has random stuff on it. I don't want to mess with that. Nothing's really speaking to me. Alright, let's check Broadmaw, and if not, we'll just put it on Giscard and it will be a wash. Whatever. Or put on Sanctum Protector, because Giscard we know we're losing tomorrow morning. So yeah, is support. Let's put on Sanctum Protector. Where are you, buddy? Alright, Frost Gear. Let's pick our worst stuff, because this stuff I'm not going to spend the silver to take off, so it's a goner. So I'm actually looking for my worst gear, believe it or not, right now. HP and crit damage. This is pretty random. Throw that on. Speed. Oh, none of this stuff's that bad. I can't use this one. Obviously, we keep crit rate and speed, and then I guess we have to do this one because this is the other one. The epic one has a chance at getting more speed, obviously, if it double or triple rolls. Only 2 choices here. Probably actually going to go with the HP because defense is better. Usually it's the defense champions that have the AoE provokes, and you want, you know, Frost is a great set on like the provoke champions, which tend to be defense champions. I hate to waste this. So this one I'm sure I will strip off because this is decent, especially if it rolled HP. And then we'll throw the HP one on because that's not that good. But now we finish this. So guys, why was I saying it's great that we get energy, but also kind of a drag? Well, I'm going to tell you, I wanted to do a little like practice exercise thing for myself in anticipation of taking the full day off on Saturday. By practicing being over the energy cap, which makes me very uncomfortable. So there you go. So you might be saying, Fastidious, you're only, what, 119 over the energy cap? And there we go. We cleared that. And we cleared our first whole section, right? That's our first one we've completely cleared. Oh, and the dungeons we did too. All right, so we're halfway there. Halfway done. This will take a while because this is going to require getting to gold. But yeah, only 119. Well, I also want to claim this, and I will. Well, sorry, not this, excuse me. That's just a XP boost, but I want to claim all of this because we also get an extra epic book, which I wanted to use with you guys. And then 250 more energy. So I'm actually, what is that? 369 over the cap, right? So that's a hard pill for me to swallow, but I'm gonna do it. I wanted to get the sacred shard in this video with you guys, so we're doing it. We're doing it. Of course, it's buffering like a bee. Guess I got a riff here for a bit. Or guess not, because this is taking so long. I'm going to cut. No, I'm not. It's back. Okay, cool. Well, we unlocked the whole other page, which is really cool. We'll get into that in 1 second. But, yeah, what am I saying about that? So, I'm going to take the whole day off Saturday. I'm just going to go in, do my daily login, quickly do all my daily quests, probably ignore the advanced quests. If it's going really fast, which I don't think it will, I won't do it. I mean, if it's going really fast, I will do it. But I'm not spending more than 30 minutes on the game all day Saturday. Say 45. Let me give myself a chance to finish all the stuff I need to for the day. 45 minutes. And then I'm taking the day off because that will be the day after we fuse Brogni. And it will be the official respite for the channel, the official breather, the official break. This fusion sucked and I need the break. And I think a lot of us do. So consider taking even a half-day break if you're so addicted you can't do a full day. Obviously, I'm not doing the full day. I will do it on my main account. But I'm not going to do it on this account because I need to stay on top of it for fast content progression. But look at this, getting comfortable there. And even actually, we're out of arena tokens right before I started filming. Oh look, the day must have just changed over, right? I guess, let me check the time. Yeah, the day just changed over. I was actually totally out of arena tokens, so I was min-maxing that to a decent extent. And then I did the arena refill, and I was like, should I do a quick battle before quick arena battle before I get in there? You see, I did a lot there. But I was like, no, whatever. Let's keep it at the max. I need to get used to this a bit. Things can't be perfectly under cap, min-max at all times, or at least I don't think I want them to be anymore. Actually, let's go into the missions now. Before we do the Deacon stuff, let's just plow through a few of these and see. Obviously, we're gonna stall at this Ice Golem's Peak thing, but I'll take these gems. I'll take these brews. I'll save that for when we need it. It probably will be soon because I want to keep using as much of this free energy as possible. So just make this champ training event really, really easy. I've used a lot of stuff, but I actually haven't used my my energy refill that we got from 2 days ago. Because I had my, I'll show you, I had my Bazaar refill here. So we opened that up just a few hours ago. And then I had a decent chunk of energy coming as we finished off that last page of missions. But look at that, guys, now. 2 sacred shards. We are going to be doing shard pulls this weekend, obviously. Almost certainly for when I'm filming this tomorrow, but when this video comes out today, so Friday. And yeah, it should be a fun little video. Relaxed, cute little video. And like I said, tomorrow or today when this comes out, I will have summoned the big guy, Under Priest, and I have everything ready at this point. Literally everything's ready. I could do them right now if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna wait for the champ chase. But look at that, 50 fully ascended, 50 fully ascended, 50 fully ascended, 50 fully ascended. So between that and our 2 incredible sacred shards on a 2x coming up, maybe we get 2 legendaries tomorrow. So if you want to tune in for the stream, I would guess it's going to be at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Friday. But I realize as I'm saying this video is going to be coming out at that same exact time. You know what I'll do? I'll time it. I'll have this video come out at 1:30 p.m. I'll schedule it on YouTube right after I finish this and finish editing. and then the stream will be at 2. So if you catch this early and you made it this far, we're only what? How many minutes in are we? We're only 14 minutes in, so you still have 16 minutes to run over, get to my stream. I'll put the Twitch link right on the screen right now. It's also, of course, always in the description. So come by and see if we don't pull an extra legendary champion on top of the Brogni. You'll see us fuse later on in the day when the video comes up. Or if you stick around like 5 more minutes. No, yeah, you'll have to wait till the Saturday video. Of course you will. Okay, but we did get three epic books just now. 3 epic books just now, which is really cool. Here's Deacon, Freak, and Armstrong. Deac the Freak. We got 3 of them. So if he needs, worst case scenario, if you need to use all his books, probably we will just book him the full way out. All his stuff's good, especially if you want to use the Leech. Probably the least important is the A1, and that's where our 2 books have landed so far. So there's 11 more spots for books to land. You'd love to see them already go to the A2 and the A3. The A3 probably would be the biggest boost right away. Actually, for sure it would be, because this is the one that will keep granting the extra turn. This effectively will be on a 2-turn cooldown. This also has the turn meter fill, turn meter decrease. Once this is booked, I think we'll be able to clear Spider 13, which is the first chance to get 6-star accessories, so that's huge. Let's do them one by one. Let's see if we get lucky. Sweeping Retribution. Okay, so that's the A2. So we did avoid the A1. Didn't get it a 3rd time straight. Let's get an A3. Come on. There's the A1. Jeez, is this going to be like Yoshi all over again? Just no A3 ever. And there's the A2. Okay, I mean, I think we're going to have to book this guy the whole way. That's kind of tragic. I would have loved just 1, because then he'd become way more PvE viable. He's still holding his own, but he's not that good. I mean, he's good, but just, it's a drag. That's a real drag. So best case, 5 more books. Worst case, 8 more books. That's a lot of books, guys. We will get 1 from this champ training event. Before I hop in there, how about we see if we can't just work on a little tiny bit of food. So I found, for me, this isn't my favorite way to level up food. I've actually been, so I like getting my 3 stars nowadays to level 10, but you only get so many brews, and you actually run out of them really fast if you use a brew. But 1 brew will get them to level 10. Equally, stage 12-6, assuming the XP boost, assuming no raid pass, 2 runs gets them to like exactly level 10. 12-3 actually won't do it. It will be just short at like high level 9. So I'll usually just bring in these 3-star chickens, these 3-star food champs, give them 2 runs on 12-6 to give them the extra levels. But I just want to do this now. Let's get a few more points before we check in on the champ training. Only 2 or 3 more guys to do. Let's see. Yeah, 3 more. All right, bear with me, folks. Everyone, let me know in the comments what you're doing in this immediate post-Brogni period. Are you approaching it like me, where like you're just going to be very singularly focused, which in a way would frees you up from having to think about the game? I think that's why I'm so excited about this champ training event, because champ training is the fastest way to use energy. The faster you use energy, the less you have to play the game. That's great for me. And then also, it's got to be the most mindless, you know? I'm never going to fail a run there. I mean, I don't speed run it on this account. On my main I do, and I'm doing the same thing there. I have 5 to 7 second runs with Fellhound. So that goes like lightning quick, so it's really easy and insanely mindless. But on this one, even with Kale, it's always, 22 to 30 seconds. Just knock them out really quick, never think about it, and it's a good way to like kind of divorce your brain from having to think about the game any more than necessary. You'll see there, I just sacrificed hard scale, and I'll show you why in a second. So I told you I was saving up the uncommons like hard scale, like Satyr, you know, saving them up to, fuse into the void rares that we can fuse, that are fusible for Broadmaw. Speaking of Broadmaw again, however, I've got 2 copies of each ones that I have. There are 2 that I don't have right now. It's Commander and it's I want to say Jaeger maybe, but all the other ones I have 2 copies. All of them sitting in the vault. I'll show you in 1 second. Let's do this really fast. Right. More relaxed vibe, guys, now. More relaxed vibe. This is the post-Brogni life. I feel like I'm sitting on a beach eating food champs. It's just good. I'd be drinking a Corona if it wasn't so time inappropriate. Kind of an insensitive beer to be drinking right now. What do you guys think? Cool, that looks good to me. Let's see, we can make 1 more 4-star. Let's do Abyssal. Is this the ugliest champ in the game? I think if it wasn't for Corpulent Cadaver, he would be. Maybe he is anyway. He's definitely not the most attractive champ in the game. That, of course, would be the Stitched Beast. A beast he is. Okay, there we go. Shall we keep going? Should we make another Chicks? God, scroll. All right, now it's just glitching. I'll go really slow. Oh my, okay, we're out of here. Sorry, no more. Take my word on it. All right, but let's try it. Let's just hop back in. Let's see if it works now. Portal, vault, okay. Ooh, it's working. All right, that's good. Scroll. Okay, okay, please. All right, there we go. There's a 5-star. Chicks. Let's make sure, yeah, all of it was good food to go. Now we got 2 5-stars. We just need more and more 4-stars. And then we're good to go. Should have gotten us a healthy addition of some points. I will waste a couple more brews. I won't be doing this anymore after this, but spice up the video a little bit. Maybe it isn't spicing it up, I don't know. Let's check in, let's see. So we need just under 3K points a day. Obviously we're ways off. We're like a little over halfway there. But then again, I really didn't push this particularly hard today at all. If we actually do the math, it's 3K minus 150, right? Because we're gonna be 750 short of 15,000. So that would be 2850 a day. Exactly, 2850 a day. So we need just under 1,300 more. Whatever, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Got tons of energy to boot, as you see there. We're gonna be a-okay. Let's just hop in and claim the next day's stuff anyway. In case I'm running to dinner right after this, so I don't want to. Gosh, this buffering and stuff, guys. If there's any other content creators watching, first off, thanks for watching. I'm sure I've seen your stuff too. Tell me, does this happen when you're like live recording? Is it something wrong with the Wi-Fi just in my life? Not in my house, because it always happens everywhere I go. Is it my computer? If this is a speed sub, no, it doesn't. All right, I feel a sneeze coming, but I'm gonna fight it off, guys. I'm gonna fight it off just for you. But yeah, that's where we're at. What else is on my thing? Yeah, I will say one more thing before we get into the Void Rebalance thoughts, and then one quick arena battle. Deacon freaking Armstrong, my boy, our next 6-star. You're looking good, man. 241 speed, somehow getting outsped at least half the time. I guess Silver 3 took a big jump in speed because my old apothecary, who I haven't touched his gear, sorry, this is the food apothecary, this guy, he's at, what, 233. He was almost never getting outsped. Or I shouldn't say almost never, but maybe 75% out of the time. 75% of the time, he was the fastest. Between that speed and then having Skull Crown speed lead, because a lot of other people have, like, a Deacon Armstrong as their lead, or a Yoshi, or a Haikatoon. But I don't know. Now, ever since I got to Silver 3, even with more speed, and of course the same speed lead, 241 and still the Skull Crown, 23% arena lead, I'm still getting outsped at least half the time. So, Dragon is a must. Dragon's going to be a must. If we ever get him an accuracy, if we get him fully scented, which of course we will, we don't have an accuracy banner right now, but once we get that, we can probably strip off one of these, even though this is really nice gear, all of it. You see that triple roll, 2 big rolls there. We can strip off maybe one of these perception jets for a speed set, and that might get him closer to like the, how do you say it? Gosh, I can't talk this evening. To the 250 mark, which maybe that will be the threshold. You wouldn't think we'd have to be much higher than 250 or 260 at this level of arena, though. Okay, let's do a little streamception, or should I say videoception? There's no stream to sept. Let's pop this up. So, we've got the Void Champion Rebalance. These are the 420 update highlights, and yeah, we got Void Champion Rebalance. So I rejoined the game in November, right about November 20th, 2020. I originally joined the game November 2019. Then I took a lot of time off for reasons I spoke about in other videos. But I came back 100% free to play. One of the first things I heard about is there was this giant Void Champion Rebalance. This amazing giant Void Champion Rebalance. I mean, it's planned, so I didn't think it'd be that giant or that amazing, but I figured it'd be a Void Champions Rebalance. We got 10, if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 10. I mean, 10 out of what must be at least 100, at least 200 Void Champions, something like that. At least 150, right? I think this is a joke, just in terms of quantity. I'm not even talking about how well or poorly they were rebalanced. I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. And keep in mind, this is including things like this. Rowan was rebalanced because her debuff chance went from 50 to 75% on this one move. I mean, so it was already at 75%. So it went from 75% to 100% when booked. 75% when booked. I mean, whatever. Like 10 champions. Like let's go back to the game. I have been saving every Void Rare in the game on all my accounts. On this account, it's not that many. just go by affinity so you can see. Thinking maybe they would rebalance rares, because rares are some of the characters I care most about in the game. In other games, guys, if you played other gachas, rare characters can be really great. In Raid Shadow Legends, they're such a liability. They're really just food champions. That's why, I mean, when I first started watching and I would see, let's shout out a conjugator, Darth Microtransaction, right? Every time he popped a champion he didn't want, he'd be like, that's a chicken. And I was like, being like, this guy is just a whale. He's got hubris. And there might be a little truth to that, but absolutely I agree with him now. It's like, and even as a free-to-play, I got a rare champion. It's like, am I going to invest anything in this unless they're very good? No, it's a chicken. It's a chicken. So all this is going to become food, except for the couple things I'll keep, you know. Painkeeper, maybe Seducer. Draconis will keep. Nothing else. I think Fellhound will keep. Renegade. Maybe Kurzad. That's it. Everything else, thank you for the food. Bulwark in other situations, but we don't need him on this account. Yeah, and then on my main account, I have about 60, or I don't know how many it is, but I have almost every single rare void in the game because I've had such terrible luck there. Well, of course, every single one except for Bellower and Coldheart, obviously. But, sorry, I'm just getting back to the game. Oh, excuse me, not to the game, I meant to this. I'm a bit all over the place, guys. But, yeah, very disappointing that they ignored rares, and even more disappointing that they did so few ones. So I told you I'm not doing a whole video on this. I'll just go through a couple shout-outs really fast. So Visix, I think pretty cool. I mean, obviously I don't have her. I'm not at day 270 on either of my accounts. But from when I've looked at her, when I've heard many complaints about her, she looked pretty useless. I mean, the fact that she has now a 50% ally attack on her A2, which is going to be on a 3-turn cooldown, pretty cool. And then she also has an AoE provoke on her A3. It at least makes her usable. Slightly increased turn meter reduction on the A1. So does this make her a worthy reward of your free login at 270 days? No. She's about half as good as Scylla Drake's, if not less. Scylla Drake's is not a void legendary, and she's day 180. So you think 90 more days and now a void legendary that's a void would be a lot better. That's definitely not this. However, she's obviously usable now. For like real beefy accounts, no. But for normal accounts or people that just need something, like at least in Faction Wars, you know, she's going to be good. Whirling Frost King, probably the best change, I think. They basically turned him out of, like, when he came out, he was like a man without a country. You know, he didn't really have a home within the game, what content he'd be good at. They were thinking about Arena, because he had this 30% Arena Battles aura, 30% defense increase in Arena Battles aura. They changed it to 40% in Doom Tower battles, and the changes to his kit as well support that he's like a super Doom Tower champion now. So, would I be excited if I pulled Whirling Frost King? No, but I wouldn't be like insanely disappointed because he's gonna endgame. He's gonna help a ton of the Doom Tower. Why do I say that? This Veil thing on A1, the Winds of Winter, is like whatever, but the Ice Grave armor is really cool. This is an increased defense and increased strength in, which was kind of a bummer because on a 4-turn cooldown when booked, but now it's a 3-turn cooldown. Or more realistically, a 5-turn cooldown if you don't book it. But there's a big difference between a 5-turn and a 6-turn, so that's pretty nice. And then really what's cool is the decreased accuracy to go along with the decreased crit damage. And then now, this was not a feature of the move before, those debuffs, well, before it was only the decreased crit damage, cannot be resisted. So this is really nice. You don't have to build them with any accuracy unless you want a chance of landing that freeze on the A1. But you don't have to build them with any accuracy to get decreased accuracy and decreased crit damage in the Doom Tower, which is the only place I could really see him being used besides Faction Wars. So that would be pretty cool, and the aura is pretty awesome. I think it's 34% defense is the aura for Iron Bragos. This is 6% higher. That's pretty cool. But then again, it's cool. But if I pull a Void Legendary and it's either of these two, I'm pissed, right? That's stinky. Let's go to Solus. Nothing really to talk about here. There's going to be a change in base stats, slight modification, actually decreasing the damage multipliers because his base stats are going up. The speed's the only worthwhile thing. Maybe if he was too slow for your arena team, now maybe he's fast enough. I don't know. I've never used Solus. Seems okay. Exemplar, I do have on my main account. This was a tremendous disappointment. So Pincer Attack. This is a 3 or 4, I think a 3 random hitter, maybe a 4 random hitter. We can go check really fast. To place Weaken, which, like, again, it's not AoE or something, and it was booked out to a 75% chance. I'm going here like I have her. Wrong account, Fastidious. Where is she? High Elf, right? Let's just see it. So Pincer is this one, right? Yeah, so it's only a 3 random hitter, so it's just a bummer, and she costs a chunk of books. I mean, not so many, 8, and then this is 5, so 13 books. It is a chunk of books. I don't think she's worth it at all still, but now that book's out to a 100% chance. And then if we go here, what was one other change to her, right? She's got the cool thing on her A1. I mean, the cooldown on her A3 is all right. It's a 4-turn cooldown, which can go down to 3-turn cooldown now. This one was the same deal. This one, I guess, is cool because it's on a 2-turn cooldown when booked. But the A1, so this was just place an extra hit if it's critical. I realize I'm talking about this a little more than I intended, guys. Now it has a chance to increase the target, one of the target skills cooldown by 2 turns if they're under weaken, which I guess could happen if you use pincer attack first, which likely she wouldn't with the AI. Then it will increase it to max cooldown. But again, whatever. Rowan, I already talked about that. Absolutely whatever. Towering Titan, decent one. His damage, he's an HP champion whose damage was based on attack. Now it's on HP. A little bit of a change here. You also got a shield duration that he puts out is to 3 turns. That's kind of cool. I don't know how many shields that are 3 turns in the game. Suai first one. People are excited about this. Like, I don't care at all. Like, decrease attack, whatever. She already had a decreased defense and I think a weaken, but I just don't care. Baradol Fellhammer. I think this was terrible. Go check it out if you want. You know, there's a chance to land a decreased defense, but you need it. It's a conditional with the heal reduction. He has heal reduction in his kit already, but just whatever. Slight change to how the chance of landing the heal reduction. I think that's from this one in what is this? Ensorcelid Axe. So I think it was at like a 40% when booked. Now it's gonna be at 60%. I don't care. Slight change to base stats. It doesn't matter. Whisper again, whatever. You know, changing the cooldown here. So now I think Unyielding Fury is on a 3-turn cooldown. But this is just for Void Epics, you know. Void Epics, this is where you get Skull Crown, Madame Ceres. Who are some other crazy ones? Nothing's coming to mind. Oh my god. Now we gotta look. Skull Crown, Madame Ceres. Ursula the Mourner. There we go. Now we're talking. Give me some more to work with. Freaking Inquisitor Shamael. Shamael? Inquisitor Shamael. Godseeker Iniri. Like, these champions are so not on par. Basher, I mean, not as good as the ones I just said, but still really good. I'm just popping around looking. Maneater, come on. Like, you got Maneater here, and then you're like Towering Titan. They're the same rank of champion. I know there has to be tiers within tiers, but yeah, it's not enough. And this was the huge Void Rebalance. It's yucky. I don't like it one bit. I really didn't like it at all. All right, that was my little spiel. It went on a little longer. My big takeaway is, at least now, you don't have to rage quit the game if you pull Whirlin Frost King or Visix. The epics are whatever. Oh, I wanted to tell you Broadma. I got to tell you Broadma. That's like the one I talked about multiple times, right? And this is cool because it's a totally free-to-play champion, especially now that you can buy the fragments of those Void Rares. The 2 that you can't fuse from the uncommons, you can buy those fragments, which I suggest you do, if only for the 50 champ chase points when you do fusions of the using those fragments. But you can buy them from the bazaar, the Tag Team Arena Bazaar. I'm doing it on my accounts. What stinks, which I found out the hard way on the YouTube account, is once you do it, they're gone. They don't keep reselling them, which I think is insanely stingy of Plarium, but whatever. Let's go to Broadma. So, 10% increased chance to land that freeze on the A1. Then Gift here, this is the one that puts out the increased crit rate and the small version increased speed. You also get a little turn meter boost, so I think that's kind of cool. It makes him more arena valuable. And then the decrease in the cooldown, the base cooldown, from 7 turns to 6 turns on Resurrect, which is his double revive move with the block damage. And then they changed his aura from Arena to Faction Wars. So before it's 33% in Arena, now it's 30% defense on both of them in Faction Wars. And as we go here and I end this double up, we'll go into the game and I'll just show you. I think he actually, of the epics, I haven't heard it talked about enough. I think, to me, that's pretty cool. Where are you hiding, Broadma? Oh, I took you out already, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I think that's, like, he's clearly all that Faction Wars now. Maybe a little bit of Tag Team Arena viability, but great for Faction Wars now in a terrible faction, or terribly difficult faction, a neglected faction in terms of quantity and quality of champions, and he's 100% free, so you love to see it. So now this will be a 6-turn base, so if you do book him out, or you just keep fusing copies of him, which I'm kind of slowly doing on my accounts, 350 points every time you fuse him, guys. Fusing books, but whatever. This will be a 4-turn cooldown, because this will start as a 6 base, which is pretty cool. You have a 35% chance to do a single target freeze. Not that bad. Throw a sniper on him, you're talking 40. I mean, if you're going to build those masteries, probably don't recommend that. But then this is pretty cool. You know, you get the increased crit, the increased speed, small version, but then also a little 15% turn meter boost on a 3-turn cooldown. If you're lucky that immediately one of your books lands here on him, it'd be pretty cool. One of your books, one of your Broadmont dupes is mostly what I'm talking about. So I think he became slightly better. Still a little disappointing that he's the fusible one, but kind of everything fusible for free is disappointing except for Rosin. But yeah, I went on and on and on. Tayo Cruz, baby! Let's go. Classic Arena. we're pretty up there in Silver 3. I went on a little win streak here. It's okay. Let's just do a refresh. Let's do at least one battle. I'm not going to rule out 2. I actually won't even mind a loss. I want to show you. Let's go into this one. They're always faster than me. High Katoons. Like, I know they have higher base speed, but it's only by 4, right? Fully Sent is at 104. Maybe these guys all just have great gear. So now that, guys, this has been happening. Good teachable moment. Now that I've got Yoshi in the shield set, when I face a Madame Ceres, they come out with her A2, not her A3. The A3 would be the strip. Instead, they go for the steal, and they almost always get a steal. You see, they got 2 out of 4 there, and then that gives them the block debuffs, which is a bummer. Kind of neutralizes Yoshi with the True Fear, which he might not even place because he is True Feared right now himself, and then Deacon with the decreased defense, but we'll try it. Oh, and I didn't even mean to do this. This is my, this is the team I've been using when I need a little extra speed boost, which honestly is not that effective, so I put in Apothecary for Kale. Poor choice, Fastidious. Very silly. There's a nice little counterattack proc, though. Give me a big hit. Give me a big hit. Cool. We took down 2 of them. I think we're still maybe in trouble. I don't want to throw this out yet, actually. I want to be able to make sure I hit Miscreated. Another benefit to having Apothecary in there instead of Kale, of course, is the heals. So now we can hopefully get a heal up, yeah, on Skullcrown. But there's that. It's really stinky. Maneater, Miscreated Monster. He really bothers me. It's unfair how good he is. Both of these champions. Maybe the 2 best epics in the game. I think a lot of people, and they came out in the same patch, that Halloween patch, which was like a week before I joined the game for the very first time. So we are going to lose, almost certainly. Yeah, am I tempted to run this back with Kale? I think I might be. I really think I might be. And without Yoshi? Maybe with Sachi? I don't know why I'm still letting this play out. Like, this is done. Why don't we just mix it up? Let's do something different. So why Sachi? We get a turn meter boost. And still the increased attack that Yoshi would have put out. So let's just do it. I didn't find this team so impressive. For how impressive their champions are, I didn't find them that impressive. But at this point, I can't really complain because my champions have gotten pretty good as well. Let's go double nukage, and where's Sachi? I actually don't know what Sachi's speed's at. She might not be that fast right now. 190. Let's go look at her really fast. She might be missing a piece of gear or something. I don't know. No, she's not. I guess that's what we're working with, guys. Let's just try it. I said I want to try it. Let's just try it. Now that I'm trying to play, let's see. There you go. There's the strip. Decrease attack, decrease defense, which we expect because... What is going on here? Oh, sorry. That's Deacon. Which we expect because there's no shield anymore because we took Yoshi out. Okay, so put in Sashi for literally no reason. Give me, toast him. Oh my god, we missed crits there. Ugh. I would love to run it back if I thought I could beat them, but I actually don't think I can beat them. How about we go against this team? This team's probably gonna be really, really scary, really, really fast. Just try it out. We definitely need Yoshi and his shields right now. Let's do like the classic team, and this will be the last battle. Will we go 0 for 3? Stay tuned, guys. So Deacon resisted. He actually has a resistance chest on, which is just because I need it for the speed and because it's perception set. But actually, it's pretty nice. I should be AoE. Oh no, Gorgrab resisted. All right, give me a big hit. Let's throw it on 1x. Let me see some big numbers. Nice. Yes. 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 Okay, that's how we end it, guys. I feel like this was another long video. I'm going long. I'm getting too... Oh my Jesus. Oh my god. Yeah, if you guys didn't watch this whole one, if no one's watching at this point, I do not blame you. Wow, that was really long. I'm sorry. Thanks so much for watching. I've been Fastidious. I'll see you in the next one.
Fastidious.